Welcome back to Silent Pew. Today, we're taking a look at the Kore Essentials Belt. Now, I've been running Kore Essentials for well over 5 years. I found this on my own time, and I knew at that time, this was the best everyday carry belt. So when Kore Essentials reached out to me and asked me to do a review, I jumped on the opportunity because I knew it fit right down in line with exactly what I believe in. Now, this belt right here is actually one that I've had for at least 3 to 4 years already. This one in particular, this is not my first Kore Essentials belt, but I've got a raw belt that they've just sent me before we even put the buckle on, so we can take a look at it together and I can walk you through some of the key features that make Kore Essentials different than the rest. Now, before we take a look at Kore Essentials, let's take a look at some standard belts so you can see exactly how Kore Essentials separates themselves from the rest. Now, most belts are going to give you some sort of Velcro or some hole systems, such as this one here. And as you can see, each of those holes are spaced out specific. So my question to you is, what if you need to be here or even here? You're out of luck, unless you have something to punch a new hole for you on that very day. The other downside to a belt like this is you're actually going to have to pick your size at the beginning. So by the time it gets shipped to you, you better hope that it's the right size, or else you're going to be searching again. So when it comes to a belt like this, get it out of here. Another option you're going to have is something like this, where you can essentially put the buckle in any section of this. However, what I'm going to point out is once this is latched up, how much weight do you think is going to hold on this? So again, get it out of here. Now, I opted in for the tactical black multicam belt, CCW style, with a 1.5 width, and this thing is sweet. And as you can see here, we're going to talk about this coming up next. Now, they have a ton of different styles and a ton of different options, so I'm going to talk a little bit about those here in a moment. But I also opted in for the X11 belt buckle because, again, you can mix and match these however you want to make it fit your style specifically. Now, the reason this is apart right now is because I wanted to show you a few things in why this is so customizable and so easy to work with. Now, first and foremost, this thing comes in one size fits most. So as you can see here, you're going to have some ruler markers there to be able to see exactly where you need to cut. And this is how much I actually cut off. So as you can see, whatever size you need is really going to be available to you. Now, Kore recommends that if you're carrying outside the waistband, to find your size and then add 4 additional notches and then make the cut. If you're carrying inside the waistband, find 6 additional notches and then make the cut, and you'll have the perfect fit. However, those are just recommendations, so you can cut this thing wherever you want to make it feel good for yourself. Now, the first thing that I wanted to show off is going to be the ratcheting system. And this comes in so clutch because you can adjust this thing exactly to your needs, even if it's just in the middle of the day after you had some food. Now, the ratcheting system allows you to make micro adjustments in 1/4 inch variables. So again, I kept the belt buckle off just so you guys can see this. So as I put this on here, you'll be able to see if I need it at any point, you can move that exactly where you need it. And it's not going anywhere. And then in terms of releasing it, all you do is you pull this little lever here and you can move that right on out. Now, another reason I haven't put this together quite yet is because I wanted to show you guys exactly what the reinforced power core look like. So hopefully that's coming through on camera there. Now, this comes in clutch when it comes to everyday carry, because here in a moment, you're going to see exactly how sturdy this is when it comes to putting your firearms or any other accessories on your belt throughout the day. And then finally, I just wanted to show you guys exactly how easy it is to put this belt together, since it does come disassembled for good reason. So you're going to cut to size. You're going to put your belt in your buckle of choice. You've got 2 bolts here that you're going to cinch down, and then you're going to flip this over as well. And as you can see, there's some teeth on that that's going to dig into your belt. This isn't going anywhere, and I've got proof because I've got multiple of these belts that I've been wearing years on end. And boom, just like that, this thing is all set up, just cinching down those 2 bolts and that 1 clamp. And as you can see, that reinforced power core center is doing its job with a full setup inside the waistband and a sidecar. All that weight, by the way, this thing can hold up to 8 pounds. I don't think I'm gonna be carrying around 8 pounds, but it can do it if you need it to. And there you go. right there. That's how sturdy this bad boy is. Let me show you one more example. All right, I brought you guys in a little bit lower, and as you can see, I threw the belt on, I tucked my shirt in, so you can see exactly how this inside the waistband holster is holding up. As well, in addition to that, we've got this outside the waistband holster going on at the same exact time. And as you can see, this thing is sturdy. This isn't going anywhere. So however you're gonna set your belt up, this thing will 100% hold up to your needs. Again, for the multicam, you've got a weight capacity of 8 pounds. I don't think I'm gonna be carrying 8 pounds at any point in time, but if I need to, boom, I'm ready to go however I wanna set this up. So this thing is definitely gonna hold up sturdy. And that's all thanks to, one, the ratcheting system that allowed me to get this exactly where I need. If I need to loosen this up, boom, we're a little bit loose, tighten, 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 just like that. And of course, that reinforced core center is holding this thing up so that we can get the job done. Now, before we continue with this review, I did want to let you guys know that Kore Essentials did send me this belt free of charge, no money exchange hands, and they didn't ask me to say anything nice about their product. But I did want to bring this to you guys because I know and believe that this is the best EDC belt that you can get. And that's proven because I've been buying their belts well before they even reached out to me. Now I'm going to throw up on the screen a couple of the other offerings that Kore Essential has, just in case you're looking for something a little bit different or have a little bit different of a taste. And don't forget to use code SilentPew10 to get 10% off your entire order and the entire website. Now the EDC belt does come in a variety of materials, including their top grain leather, they've got their full grain leather, their tactical nylon, including their multicam nylon, such as what we have out here today, as well as their carbon fiber or armor tech. They also have some different offerings, including their garrison range belts that are 1.75 in width and several 2-belt systems with an inner and outer, including their battle belts and their competition speed belts, both in 1.75 and 1.5 in width respectively. And then of course, don't forget their protection belts and their duty rated belts as well. All right guys, we could have done this review in the studio, so you know we didn't come out to the range to not actually test the durability of this belt. So let's take a couple of shots and see exactly how it works. As you guys can see, we can draw from the holster, absolutely no problems. This thing isn't going anywhere. And also one thing I like to side note is that if I'm wearing shorts without any belt loops, I can actually throw this belt because of the rigidity of it. I can actually throw it on outside my entire shorts with no looping system, and I could just wear it, no problem. All right, we're back tucked in. We've got the belt exposed just so you guys can get a good look at this while I'm drawing from the holster. As you can see, we found the best gun belt. And that's not just because we tested and reviewed Kore Essentials today. That's because I've been wearing their belts for over 5 years, day in and day out. So I know firsthand what quality they bring to the table. And that's why this review was so easy for me to take on. Don't forget, if you guys want to check something out from Kore Essentials for yourself, to use Silent Pew 10 to get 10% off site-wide. Make sure you guys comment down below if you're already using Kore Essentials or if you're using something different and this changed your mind. And of course, if this review helped you in any way, shape, or form, make sure to like the video, share it with a friend or two, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And if you guys want to see some more offerings from Kore Essentials in the future, make sure to continue and smash that like button. As always, I appreciate you guys. Stay safe and shoot straight.